About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. That brings up Wander Franco. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Wander Franco.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. There's a chopper foul off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. And he takes strike three called on the curveball that time, and there's your first out of the evening. Joey Wendell comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Aaron.
That's a ball.
Judge.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
2-2 the count. Pitch on the way. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Now at the plate is Cedric Mullins.
Number 31.
He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Wendell is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. All set for the start of the inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. A full count to the Rays center fielder. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Mike Zunino comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Mike Zunino is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning, and he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now to bat, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off for New York, the shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Bogaerts.
1-0.
One and one.
1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Count
And this
2-1.
is low, ball 2. 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with one gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Perez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosarena is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Inside ball
Just
3.
off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. No balls and 1 strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Next, it'll be Kevin Kiermaier. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Tyler Glasnow is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kiermaier is there, 1 away. And stepping in, Tyler Glasnow.
Tyler Glasnow.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Judge, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Ball three. Cedric Mullins would be next. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Next to hit, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. He's offered at and missed. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Wander Franco, 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Fouled away. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Casey will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Pitch is high, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Eduardo Escobar standing in.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Next up, Xander Bogarts flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. And And up steps Salvador Perez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
That misses 1-2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The first baseman, number 4, Lou.
Into the box, Lou Gehrig, as he sends it on the ground to first. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Left fielder, Tommy.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1.
Yep, that ball
And
went
this
out.
misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit hard to short, fielded cleanly, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So here's the cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. Match up with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 out, nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mike Zunino goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Brandon Lau is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. And now here is Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First offering.
Jackie.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Next to hit is Tyler Glasnow. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Number 99.
Next to dig in, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Popped him up. Lau has a play, and that's the 3rd out. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Michael Brasso. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Standing in now, Tyler Glasnow trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. From the stretch. Popped up. Perez shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Up next for the Rays, Joey Wendell. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Cedric Mullins. And now pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Meadows moving back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Eduardo Escobar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Left fielder looking up. You can kiss it goodbye. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So stepping in is Lou Gehrig. Singled last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Now back, left fielder, Tommy.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Randy Arozarena, fouled off. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Austin Meadows is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Mike Zunino stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Boy, he looks strong out there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Andrew Kittredge will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
1-1 the count. And the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And Lau is there for the catch. There's one gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 0-1 pitch. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two out, nobody on. Hard hit toward the hole. Over to first, and that retires the side. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Brandon Lau. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Michael Brasso is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Michael Brasso goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Outside, 3-0 now. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Jeffrey Springs will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brett Phillips will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
I know one thing, with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well, so I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And there's ball two now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
Take the base.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay, and he is in there.
The pitcher, number 13.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Peter Fairbanks is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Brian Reynolds will grab a bat to pinch hit. And he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now back.
Now into the box, Jackie Robinson flew out last time up. Rafael Devers called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Bogaerts at third. Perez over at second. Reynolds at first. 2 out in the inning. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. The 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Number 20.
Stepping in once again is Tyler Glasnow. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Giancarlo Stanton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's the first offering. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
He'll throw home with it, and they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Chapman.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Brett Phillips. Ready with the 0-1. Phillips is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike two. And he fouls this one off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brett Phillips becomes the first out in the ninth inning. The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. At the plate now is Joey Wendell. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher.
Tampa Bay, good night.
This one was pretty evenly matched coming in. 2 spring training teams, but someone's got to win. Either way, both of these teams will look to move up the ranks and continue building a formidable squad.
4-0 to score tonight. The Yankees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tyler Glasnow pitches well enough to get the W. Tyler Glasnow pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com. Mm-hmm.